We gotta get it up. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Yo, what's up? Name is Jet1, and welcome back to more SoulCalibur 2 Weapon Master Mode. As last episode, we cleared Chapter 2 in like one run, but now we're on Chapter 3, Benetnasch. So, Stage 1 Carnival. Cannot stand on the edge of the stage. Defeat the enemy with a ring out. And Link's specialty. You've been surrounded by crowds ever since entering Benetnasch. Listening to the conversations around you, you learned that today was the day of the monthly carnival. You decided it would be best to just relax and enjoy the festivities. After a little while, you heard excited shouts from up ahead. Stopping to take a look, you saw a lone puppeteer crying out in frustration. A crowd of people had gathered to watch the out-of-control mechanical puppets. With the huge crowd in the way, you couldn't even pass through the area. Seeing no other choice, you stepped forward to put an end to the rampaging puppets. The noise of the crowd increased as people began to place bets. Don't bet on me. Seriously, I'm just doing my job. I want to get through here and go find the ultimate weapon that isn't actually the ultimate weapon. Well, wait, please. Those are custom-made puppets I ordered all the way from Shadar. Please don't wreck them. The puppeteer pleaded with you desperately. You sighed and thought up a plan. It looked like the fastest method would be to knock the puppets out of the ring. Yeah, that's totally not going to do much damage to him. Just throw him out. Toss him into a bottomless pit. But yes, this is Charade. Like, if you know the other games, he's pretty much Edge Master. Or like from the most recent ones, he's Helix and Elysium. He just takes other people's fighting styles, copies them randomly. Except for in this game, he copies everyone's fighting style randomly. And we unlock him to play now. Yay. If you read his character bio after beating Arcade, though, it's really freaking scary. Congratulations, new stages. Okay. So let's go to... I think, let's see. I don't think it matters which order we do stuff first. Yeah. Let's do Defaught a Temple. Throws are more effective. Defeat the enemy. Traveling through the foothills on the path to the temple atop the mountain overlooking Benetnasch, you stop to rest at a tavern along the way. A tavern at the entrance to a temple. That's just like this city. You thought to yourself as you opened the door. Upon seeing the inside, you gave a wry smile. It seemed that the temple itself was running the bar. Acolyte priests scuttered back and forth, serving loud, rambunctious customers. You sat down at a small table and tried to relax, but a fight began brewing right beside you. A man was carrying an enormous amount of luggage and was surrounded by a group of drunks. You planned to avoid trouble, but then their leader kicked your table out from under you. It wasn't your style to just keep quiet after such treatment, even though Link doesn't talk. Kinda is Link's style to not talk after that. He just drew his weapon and dragged the guy outside. The man with the luggage took advantage of this and just disappeared. Your opponent, perhaps cowed by your aggressiveness, held back and maintained a defensive posture. This called for extensive use of throwing him to the floor. And there's a lot of Raphaels in story mode. He's everywhere. Fight. Cheat. Okay. Cheapness. Throws are more effective. And then just lock him down, because the AI is not very smart at the beginning. So you can quite literally just sit there and grab him as soon as he gets up and be like, I win. Mission succeeded. Level up. Dun, 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 dun. Yay. Oh wait, I just remembered something. This is Benetnasch. But yes, you have unlocked a new area, Shadar. That's where that puppet was from. But what I just remembered is that I have a lot of money. And also that this is the area with the Megaton Hammer. And the Megaton Hammer is the weapon I like. The reach on it isn't that good, but it does so much damage. And then there's the Cane of Burna, where I mentioned that when you use, I think I mentioned it this time, but whenever you use the Soul Charge, the Cane of Burna will give you HP. But let's go back to Benetnasch. I will do Shadar later. Shadar is a bonus area. Yes, he's sub-chapter 1. I'll do it later. Probably as a bonus at the end because it's not really useful. And then the shop, all the shop does is the exhibition theater to show off the character moves. And that's what I did for the teaser at the end of Mario Part 26. So now we go to Talitha Gambling Den to complete the entire area pretty much. You take heavy damage when you get knocked down or hit against a wall. Interesting. You found yourself standing before a small arena. Judging from the sight of smiling women and frustrating, tearful men, it appeared that they were holding gambling battles. In no need of money, you planned to simply pass by, but then a familiar voice called out, "Long time no see, how's it going?" Turning around, you saw that Leon was there. He must have succeeded in passing the final test after you left. You felt somewhat nostalgic as you recalled your memories of Regulus. When asked if you had found anything about Soul Edge, you shook your head. Leon looked disappointed, but quickly cheered up and said, "I see, neither have I. Hey, as long as we're here, how about a match? It seems it's been a while since our last one. This ring is booby-trapped with a bunch of tricks, but it shouldn't be any big deal." The sound of cheers and groans erupted from behind you. It seemed that the previous match had just ended. "Let's do this, Leroy Link." Rival battle, round 2. Even though I don't even need to do this battle. But it'll let me show off my new weapon. Knock him in the wall. Yep. Am I gonna get a perfect? It looks like that. Got him. Perfect. Take that, rival. But yeah, Megaton Hammer. The single strikes are really powerful, but it doesn't have that much reach, I think. And I don't know if the guard is that good. I'll check the stats right here in Voice Break. What the heck? Weapon select, Megaton Hammer. Good offense, strong single strikes, but you can't reach things. But it's still really freaking powerful. Okay, now then, Stage 4, Benetnasch Harbor. Enemies' weapons are coated in poison, so you'll go numb if you're damaged, which sucks. The port at Benetnasch was a very busy place in the evening. The city's commerce was built around the port as the ships arriving and leaving carried goods for trade. Shops crowded the streets and the bars were full of ship's crews and those who would do business with them. Having spent the day wandering around the port, you two headed for an inn for a hot meal and a room for the night. You awoke in the night, shivering from the cold. Your head throbbed. There was a large bump on the back of your head. You quickly surveyed your surroundings, and it was clear that you were no longer at your room at the inn. That's what he's worried about. It's like, oh, I'm not at the inn anymore. Ignore your injury. Yeah, your location's more important. It appeared to be the inside of a ship. You'd been sold away as a slave. It seemed your food had been drugged. The inn must have some business agreement with some of the ships. Your weapon, of course, had been taken away. It wasn't like you let your guard down like that. Now you had to find a way off the ship before it set sail. Good thing you're Link. Fortunately, thanks to your training at Regulus, you were still a threat even without a weapon. After knocking down the door with your shoulder, you recovered your weapon from the crew and ran for the pier. Unfortunately, they weren't going to let you get away that easily. It's too easy. Shah! And Maxie keeps showing up as a bad guy. Although this is more of a reference to his story saying that he's a pirate. Come on, throw him off the stage. Come on. Come on. Get him, get him. Perfect. Let's see how long that lasts. You win. Back up to 50 seconds. Let's get going. Ivy. I like how the first time you get to see Ivy in normal battles, though, she's not in her hooker outfit. She's actually in the really cool Madam Ivy. Like, yeah, the Madam Ivy outfit. Baroness Ivy. I don't know. I don't know what her proper title is. She's royalty, I'm pretty sure. Some sort of royalty. Tackle! In face. Knockout. Give me back some health. You win. How much health do I get back? Not all of it. I think you get back like half your health, so try to not lose too much HP. Fight. Throw. Go for it. Okay, and then back up. Get up. Oh, right as he got up. That's good. Ow. Kick. Get my HP back. Go back up to full. There we go. Yeah. Just don't go under half HP and you'll get all your HP back. But now we're down to the final round. Alfred, King of the Pirates. It's Cervantes. I don't really like Cervantes, so... Ow. That's why! Mission failed. You still get money from that. I don't know why. Well, it's a good thing I left some spare time at the end of the video. I was going to move on to the next chapter, but I'll read that at the beginning of the next episode. We got to win this first. Okay, round 2 with Cervantes. It's round 2 even though this is the third time I've gone through this freaking mission. All because of that damn throw. Get up, throw him. Yes. Victory is mine. New feature unlocked. Level 5, lots of money, chapter clear. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Cervantes is now selectable. Hopefully I did a cut right there to skip the failed attempts. Otherwise this is going to be a long video. No, I'm going to do the cuts. I won't forget that. That's important. So, Benetnasch complete. Next up is Mizar. Chapter 4. The First Gate. After creating quite a stir at the port, you decided to leave the city before the situation got worse. After making off with a small boat and paddling out onto the lake, you glanced back at Benetnasch behind you. Despite the number of people there, you still didn't get any information on Soul Edge. In the midst of the morning fog, a growing sound of voices drifted out from the city. It seemed like it would be another busy day in Benetnasch. You continued a ways further on the lake, but it was obvious that this dinghy wouldn't be able to carry you all the way across. After stepping back on shore, you learned that you were now in a place called Mizar. According to the locals, a large gate lay to the east, and passing through it required the permission of the guards. You began to grow anxious and frustrated. Not only had you found any leads to Soul Edge, but you couldn't even cross the land freely. It was then that you truly realized just how difficult the quest for Soul Edge was. I already realized it when I kept losing matches, but anyways, this has been Jetly, and I'll see you next time as we get started on Chapter 4. See you then.